Hey everyone, happy college football. Welcome to Porcelain Picks. I'm your host, Andrew Fabian. Today is Black Friday. Hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. I know I'm still digesting. I'm sure you all are too. I had about 3 platefuls of food yesterday, passed on dessert, so I could continue to scarf down stuffing and turkey. All right. We have a Black Friday slate. I'm going to just go through the picks here quickly today. We're going to drop our Saturday picks a bit later in the day today. So if you're up early, you were catching some deals online for the Black Friday deals, here are some deals for you today for the college football slate. We've got the noon kick. We've got TCU at Oklahoma. This is big noon action. The play in this game is the over 63.5. Oklahoma, Dylan Gabriel is banged up a bit. They're still going to be able to move the ball on a suspect TCU defense. I think Josh Hoover, the redshirt freshman quarterback for TCU, exploded versus Baylor last week. I think he's going to continue to be able to pass the ball against this Oklahoma defense. I see this being a shootout, high scoring. We're going to see the over 63.5 hit. Lock it. Flush it. All right, let's move on to the other noon game. We've got the Big Ten West action. We've got Iowa at Nebraska. Iowa, yet again, setting a record for the lowest over-under in college football history. At the time that I wrote this pick down, it was 26.5 for over-under. It's now at 24.5. So incredible over-under that we're seeing here in the Iowa-Nebraska game. I'm going to take the under. I see this being a 13-10 or a 10-9 even type game here. I think both teams have great defenses, of course. The only way that this is going to go over is if we see a defensive score, which certainly could happen. But I like Iowa to be able to hold Nebraska's rush game. Nebraska has no passing game to show. Josh Sims is hurt at quarterback. He may play today, but he's banged up. Iowa's got no offense whatsoever. We might even see a 9-7 win for Iowa with a couple field goals and a defensive score. All right, terrible matchup. Get your popcorn ready for a slugfest if you like defensive football. Let's go to the Big 12. So we've got Texas Tech at Texas. Texas is a 13.5-point favorite today in the rivalry matchup. Last year, this was a shootout. I think it's going to be somewhat similar today. I think Texas Tech's got a big passing attack. Texas, on their side, they've got Jonathan Brooks. They're one of the best running backs in the country. He is out today, so C.J. Baxter is going to get the start. That's a sizable downgrade, although C.J. Baxter's got a good career in front of him. I think Texas at 13.5 is a pretty fair line, but I think Texas is going to be going for style points today. We see all the big crowd at the top of the college football playoff standings. I think Texas is going to try to separate themselves. Quinn Ewers is going to have a big day. Texas is going to win this game by about 17. Take Texas, 13.5, lock it, flush it. All right, Pac-12 action. We've got Oregon State headed to Outson to face Oregon. Oregon's a 13.5-point favorite. You might see it at 14 at some places this morning. Over-under set at 62.5. I think Oregon State's going to be able to put up some points today. On Oregon, this could be a back-and-forth type game. I think Oregon State's pass defense is a bit suspect. They haven't been great in spots this year. I think this is a play again where Bo Nix can really expose the state defense. Troy Franklin and the wide receiver for Oregon, look for him to have a big day catching the ball. He'll have 2 scores. I like Oregon in this game. Minus 13.5. Lock it, flush it. Take the over 62.5. Lock it, flush it. This will be a fun one to watch. Last game of the night. All right, so my Penn State Nittany Lions playing at Michigan State. It's at Ford Field. I think we're going to have a bit of a split crowd here this evening. I think Michigan State's just been so down this year that their crowd's not really going to show up during Thanksgiving break. I think Penn State's going to be a half and half crowd, so it's not really a home field advantage for Michigan State. It'll be a cool atmosphere here. So Ford Field is obviously where the Lions play. They had a game yesterday. I think this will be a fun one to watch in the Dome. Penn State, Drew Aller, he's been hurt. We saw last week he got that big hit. He was out for the rest of the game. Bo Pribula came in. He rushed the ball for 71 yards. I think no matter who starts today, I assume it's going to be Pribula. I think Penn State's just going to roll in this game. Michigan State's got not a lot to play for. Maybe some pride here at the end for the graduating seniors. But I don't see them. I don't see them showing up today. I think if Bo Pribula plays, I think Penn State's going to win this game. It might even go under the 44.5. But the play on this is Penn State minus 20.5. I think they've run the ball today. They get rolling. They may cover this with 5 minutes left in the game. But I think it's going to be something like 20 28-7, maybe 35-10 type game. All right, lock it, flush it. That's our Friday slate. Continue to subscribe. I'm going to drop the Saturday slate a bit later today. Hopefully you got some leftovers on the docket for a big college football Friday. Happy college football, everyone. It's Porcelain Picks. Have a great day.